I'm not just saying this, it's probably like the coolest groom, like
ensemble. He's so excited. Yeah, he like
oh my god,
picked everything out. He's probably more bridezilla than I am. This is his day.
Yeah.
Don't be fooled. This is his day. Do you like it? It
looks so good.
You smell really good.
Well, I had to wear the cologne to send over to
me. Yeah, this looks so nice.
I hope I sent all the right people with the right things. I was reading the notes. I think it's all figured out.
What do you think?
Oh, very good, baby. Are you happy with it?
I'm really uncomfortable, but I look good.
That's not right.
Go ahead and do a little spin for him.
Leave my thoughts on the table, set my keys by the door. All these fortunate fables, I don't think they need us no more. In my head like a blitzkrieg, on my heart like a war. Coming back for your heart now, 'cause this one ain't mine anymore. Like an angel in white on the way. Can you be like a drone, straight from a song that I've known all along?
On behalf of the Scorpio and Klein families, I would like to welcome all of you here today. We are all gathered here in the presence of God to take part in and be witness to the marriage of their children, Seth Scorpio and Rachel Klein. Who gives this woman, Rachel, to be married? Mother. Please be seated. Our reading is from 1 Corinthians chapter 13, 1 through 13, read by Rachel's mom, Maria.
Our reading is taken from Paul's first letter to the church of Corinth, taken from the 13th chapter, verses 1 through 13. Paul tells the church, "If I speak in the tongues of men or of angels, but do not have love, I am only a resounding gong, or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all the knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor and give over my body to hardship, that I may boast, but do not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. Love never fails. But where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. But when the completeness comes, what is in part disappears. When I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put the ways of childhood behind me. For now we see only a reflection as in a mirror. Then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, even as I am fully known. And now these three things remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love.
My message to you today is based on John's Gospel. We have first-hand knowledge, a witness to events that unfolded at another wedding some 2,000 years ago. John chapter 2, verses 1 through 12 states, "On the third day, a wedding took place at Cana in Galilee. Jesus' mother was there, and Jesus and his disciples had also been invited to the wedding. When the wine was gone, Jesus' mother said to him, 'They have no more wine.' 'Woman, why do you involve me?' Jesus replied, 'My hour has not yet come.' His mother said to the servants, 'Do whatever he tells you.' Nearby stood 6 stone water jars, the kind used by the Jews for ceremonial washing, each holding from 20 to 30 gallons. Jesus said to the servants, 'Fill the jars with water.' So they filled them to the brim. And then he told them, 'Now draw some out and take it to the master of the banquet.' They did so, and the master of the banquet tasted the water that had been turned into wine. He did not realize where it had come from, though the servants who had drawn the water knew. Then he called the bridegroom aside and said, 'Everyone brings out the choice wine first, and then the cheaper wine after the guests have had too much to drink. But you have saved the best till now.'" So why do we think back to this wedding 2,000 years ago? The groom's family may have endured shame had the wine indeed run dry, as they failed to plan accordingly. That shame was averted because of Christ and his miracle. It gives us some perspective even today. As you prepare to say your vows to each other, know that for all of the happy and celebratory times we will have, we are told we will have trials and tribulations as well. The wedding vows you say to one another should help you stand firm even in the lean times. When we have times of celebration, it's easy to navigate life. But when life gets difficult, a sick spouse, fertility or family planning needs and challenges, that's when we need to hold fast to our wedding vows. We will encounter storms in our lives. There will be times where it will seem that the wine bottles are empty in our lives. But remember that Jesus turned water into wine and calmed the waves and walked on water. Seth and Rachel, at this time I would ask you to turn around and look at those that are witnessing this today. Just take that all in. These people are your community. They are the people that love and support you. When you were single, they were with you through thick and thin. They shared with you your bumps and bruises and victories. Then you met each other. You supported each other through your joys and sorrows and became closer and stronger together. Now that you are a couple, this community will be here for you to celebrate joys and are examples of how to walk this adventure that you are about to partake in called marriage. They are here to lift you up and give support when support is needed. They say it takes a village. They are your village. Are you ready to do your vows? Okay. I want you to face each right hand with the left hand. Seth, please repeat after me. I, Seth,
I, Seth,
take you, Rachel, to be my wedded wife,
take you, Rachel, to be my wedded wife,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health.
I promise to love, honor, and cherish you
I promise to love, honor, and cherish you
all the days of my life,
all the days of my life,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Okay, it's Rachel's turn with that microphone. Rachel, please repeat after me. I, Rachel, take you, Seth, to be my wedded husband. Sorry.
I, Rachel, take you, Seth, to be my wedded husband,
To have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or poorer,
for richer or poorer,
in sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health.
I promise to love, honor, and cherish you
I promise to love, honor, and cherish you
all the days of my life,
all the days of my life,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Having this kind of love for one another, you have chosen to exchange rings as the sign and seal of the promises you are making to one another today. Rings have a very large significance in weddings. They are made of a precious metal and stone, signifying that love is not cheap or common, but indeed, love is very costly and dear to us. These rings are also made in a circle, and that reminds us that we must keep love continuous throughout our whole lives, even as the circle of the ring is continuous. As you wear these rings, whether you are together or apart for even just a moment, may these rings be a constant reminder of the promises you are making to one another today. Seth, please take this ring and place it on Rachel's left ring finger. Holding her hand in yours, please repeat this promise to her, saying after me. With this ring, I seal my promise to be your faithful and loving husband, as God is my witness. Rachel, please take this ring and place it on Seth's left ring finger. Holding his hand in yours, please repeat this promise to him, saying after me. With this ring, I seal my promise to be your faithful and loving wife, as God is my witness. Rachel and Seth have decided that for their unity ceremony, to demonstrate the bond of their union with a decadence of peanut butter and jelly. When it comes to peanut butter and jelly, the bread is the backbone of the sandwich. It's the thing that holds it all together. Now, the bread represents God as the backbone of their relationship. Didn't he say, "I'm the bread of life"? He holds them together and keeps them from being a mess on the floor. Once the peanut butter and jelly are combined, there is no separation of the two. In fact, they have become something different altogether. There are no longer two separate things, but one single object, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Just as Scripture says, the two have become one flesh. Seth and Rachel, you have come here today before us and before God and have expressed your desire to become husband and wife. You have shown your love and affection by joining hands and have made promises of faith and devotion, each to the other, and have sealed these promises by the giving and receiving of the rings. Therefore, it is my distinct honor and privilege as an ordained minister and by the authority given to me by the state of Michigan, I now pronounce you our husband and wife. Seth, you may kiss your bride.
By yourself, dressed like an angel in white on the way. Can you be like a drone, straight from a song that I've known all along? Can you take the islands, just pulling apart the waves as I fall into your arms, tearing up roses as daylight approaches, just hoping to be what you want. Hold me up with your bare hand, like some pillar of God, on this road that you wander, burning like some bottle rocket. Let me fight for your honor, raise a wall for your truth, build it up like a fortress. Wave the flag when I come home to you.
Hi everyone, we're Haley and Peyton, Rachel's maids of honor. We wanted to say a few things tonight about the bride. We'll start with you, Seth. I've known you long enough to know that first and foremost, you're a huge doofus. And for that fact alone is why we became friends in the first place. On a more serious note, I've seen your kindness, generosity, and willingness to help firsthand. These are all qualities that make a great husband, and I know that Rachel is very fortunate to have you, and have someone that loves her and cares about her as much as you do.
Everyone here who knows Seth knows that he has a great sense of humor. Because of this, Seth and I became quick friends about 5 years ago. Since knowing Seth, I have learned he is extremely compassionate, a great listener, and one heck of a dancer. He is someone whom you can always count on no matter what.
Since the time we've known Seth and Rachel to be a team, we've seen just how much Seth loves and cares for Rachel. Now a few words about the bride. Rachel, since we've gotten to know you these last few years, we've seen you guys grow as a person. We've seen you grow as a person and come out of your shell so that we could get to know the real you. Rachel, I have gotten to know you very well this last year. Very well. Especially during Bachelorette weekend. I've gotten to know the fun-loving side of you that loves to dance at a disco and laugh about TikToks until 2 a.m. Also, side note, did you know there's an H-Mart in Lincoln Park?
No, there's not.
Rachel, I cannot wait to see how your love for Seth grows as you start this journey of your life together.
Rachel, since I've gotten to know you, I feel there isn't anyone that fits Seth more perfectly than you. I've gotten to see you two laugh together, enjoy PB&Js together, but most importantly, grow together. I'm so glad that I have the honor to call you one of my good friends.
There's so much that you two have yet to experience, and we are so honored to get to watch you two in your journey together as husband and wife. We wish you both nothing but love and happiness, and can't wait to see how your love will continue to grow as you experience this life together.
We love you both, so here's a toast to Seth and Rachel for a long, prosperous, and happy life together.
To Seth and Rachel!
Hello, everybody. A lot of you may know me or may not know me. I am Seth's best man, Jacob. I've known Seth since the start of senior year of high school. Though it might not seem like a long time, it's all the time we needed to become who we are today. From the moment me and Seth met, there was never a dull moment. Like the time we went to Pensacola, decided to go paddleboarding, got washed up by a barge, and had to walk 1.5 miles barefoot in 98-degree heat on blacktop asphalt. We thought walking in the grass would be better until we found all the prickly weeds that would cut our feet up, and it was a very fun trip. But it didn't matter, because that whole walk, we made jokes, we laughed, and we talked, like we normally do. Seth and I would talk honestly a lot about everything in our life. If it was just school, if it was just a job we had, or what the future had for us. But no matter all the good times we would always have with each other, there were always tears that came along with them. As soon as Seth graduated from state, I knew that it was time for my friend to move on with his life and create more memories with the love of his. And it was sad. We started from high school as just dumb kids to grow up into men, or if you want to call us men. But I knew me and Seth would always be together. Though our friendship will always be strong, I hope Rachel and Seth have the strongest love I've ever seen. Because I know she completes him in a way that no other woman could. Or I could. Saying goodbye to him from Chicago was probably the saddest moment I've had in a very long time. When he texted me at 8 a.m. when I was at work asking if he could come by, I said of course, and he spent about 30 minutes crying in the parking lot. I always say, I'll come visit you. Who cares? But he had someone, and I'm happy it's you. I see the way he smiles, I see the way he laughs, and I see the way he's just so comfortable with you. I wish you guys nothing but the best, because he's my best friend and I want to see him happy no matter what. But I know you're going to do that, because you are the best for him. Now I ask everyone to raise their glass to give a little toast to Seth and Rachel. From the bottom of my heart, I hope you may have the time of your life with the love of your life. No matter what the moment, no matter what the event, may your love create joyous moments, plenty of laughs. I love you both, and I wish you guys nothing but the best.
Woo!
Okay, so to start out, I just want to thank everybody for being here today. We really appreciate it.
Close to your mouth. There you go. Yeah.
I don't do this a lot, so. I just want to say thank you to everybody for coming out today to help us celebrate Seth and Rachel. We really do appreciate everybody being here. It has just made this day so much more special. Tony and Terry much. I love that the kids are one couple now, and I feel like your family and our family is a family, and that's just amazing to me. To the bridal party, you guys are beautiful, you're handsome, you're awesome today. A special thank you to Chuck. Thank you. I couldn't imagine it going any better today. You were amazing. You were absolutely perfect. So, I told Rachel I was not going to cry when we danced. And I was right, because it was just allergies and pollen. I did take my allergy medicine this morning.
I found it in the back of the packer.
I have some. I'll get it.
Okay.
So, I think she asked me several months ago what song we would like to dance to. And that right there, it was the lyrics just said exactly how I feel about Rachel. Rachel, 23 years ago, you changed my life. Because I had your mom, and she was perfect. But you made me a dad. And I've loved you every bit. And you're always going to be my little girl. Seth, Sharita and I have been talking for about the last probably 18 months, about 2 years. We can't even picture somebody more perfect for Rachel. I can't imagine anybody, if we could pick anybody, it's you. And I'm so proud of Rachel for doing that, because we couldn't be happier with her choice as a partner for the rest of your life. Rachel, you will always be my little girl. We'll always be here. I know you're in Chicago, but you know what? I'll be there. We'll be there. Now, we have to get
Some serious speed.
That's right. But I tell you what, I know I got Seth there for you, and I can trust him. And Seth, I love you. You're amazing. You guys are a great pair. You make a great partnership. And I know there's nothing you can't do together as long as you do it together. So just remember that going forward. It's you two against the world. You can take on and handle anything. Okay? Just do it together. I love you guys. And I think that's it. Anybody else like
Let's see how I follow that one up. We would just like to say from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much to everyone for being here. And most of all, thank you to everyone who set up this beautiful space. I saw my mom barely at all this morning because she made this look beautiful. Thank you to my Aunt Lisa for helping out, because I know no one else can help my mom the way that she would want it and be able to handle her the best way. Thank you to my grandparents, my Aunt Sonia, the entire bridal party, to Seth's parents. I don't know, you take it now.
To the Scorpios, to the Kleins, co-workers and friends out there, and everyone that feels like family. Thank you for sharing this with us. Thank you to the people here holding the cameras, to the man playing the music, to the people back there manning the bar, to this wonderful lady over here who has kept us together for the last 12 months planning all this. And right about now, thank you most to the people that are back in that kitchen about to serve some amazing food last 4 hours. That's all I've been thinking about.
But most importantly, thank you to my handsome husband.